พอเกิด after shock ครั้งใหญ่อีกครั้งหนึ่งเมื่อคืนนี้ที่ญี่ปุ่นในเขตเดียวกันเลยครับทางตะวันออกเฉียงเหนือญี่ปุ่นที่เซนไดเนี่ย 7.1 ถึง 7.4 ริกเตอร์ผมต้องวิ่งมาที่สถานทูตญี่ปุ่นที่กรุงเทพนี่ครับเพื่อที่จะนั่งลงสอบถามท่านเอกอัครราชทูตญี่ปุ่นประจำประเทศไทยท่านเซอิจิโคจิมะว่าตกลงทั้งหมดเนี่ยคนไทยควรจะมองภัยพิบัติครั้งใหญ่ที่สุดของญี่ปุ่นตั้งแต่สงครามโลกครั้งที่สองอย่างไรมั่ง Ambassador Kojima last night there was a big aftershock in Sendai the same area that struck Japan on March the 11th what is the latest report that you get how bad is it
there was some deaths unfortunately and there is a sort of power cut at some areas in Miyagi Prefecture, I understand. And but however, the Fukushima Daiichi power plant is concerned. At this moment, there is no problem at all. I understand. Although at one stage, technicians and workers evacuated from that plant.
I saw on NHK last night the buildings were swaying, quite scary.
Magnitude was 7.4 or something like that. And because we had a big, massive earthquake on March, and already expert was saying that we would have massive major aftershocks during the next a month or so. So as predicted by experts, we had one big earthquake last night.
How do you think Japan will handle this? Can Japan finally recover fully from this triple disaster, the earthquake, tsunami, and then the nuclear power plant?
The earthquake on March 11th was the mightiest in the recorded history of Japan, and
the worst
tsunami was again massive. We have serious problems. We are tackling these issues, problems with an utmost effort and with a strong determination to rebuild Japan, and we will make Japan much better than before.
Will emerge stronger?
Much stronger. And the Prime Minister announced that the government will establish a special conference with the participation of prominent persons. And I hope that conference will chalk out a new reconstruction plan after the earthquake. And I'm quite confident that Japan will be successful in restoring and recovering from the massive damages from the earthquake and tsunami.
You think this is worse than Second World War for Japan?
In some way, yes. But unfortunately, the affected areas are rather limited. That is Tohoku area, northeastern part of Japan, and Tokyo and Kansai area and other parts of Japan are more or less intact. So that is lucky for us to restore. We are receiving many messages of sympathy and support from all over the world and Thailand. And also we are receiving huge amount of donations from all over the world, and especially in Thailand. We received many messages of sympathy and support.
Apart from good wishes, you will need a lot of money to recover. Where are you going to get the money?
Yes, that is a problem, and we still not have a confirmed cost of damages. But according to the estimates done by the Cabinet Office, the cost of damages amounts to 16 trillion yen to 25 trillion yen.
Yes. And that's hundreds of billions of dollars.
But if you compare that damage to the total GDP of Japan, the amount is not very big, but still the amount is very big, and government is now considering to put supplementary budget bill to the diet, and we have to mobilize financial resources from all over Japan, including budget and private money and so on.
You have to borrow a lot of money, and that would worsen your deficit position.
Fortunately, we have a huge amount of accumulation of saving.
Okay.
So I think we can. I'm not an expert on that, but we can make use of a huge amount of saving.
Right.
Amount of money.
This triple disaster has cast doubt on the use of nuclear power in Japan. Japan depends, 1/3 of its power comes from nuclear power. How do you think Japan would handle nuclear power from now on?
At this moment, what government is doing is to tackle the imminent problem.
Yes.
So what we are doing is to stabilize the situation of Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. And of course, in due course, we will conduct thorough verification of the cause of the accidents of the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. And obviously, definitely, based upon the verification, we will discuss and formulate a new comprehensive energy plan, considering taking into account many factors, including availability of alternative resources of energy and feeding of the Japanese people, and so on. So it's too premature for me to say definite thing about the future of our energy plan, and that work should be done after the thorough verification of the cause of the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant.
But certainly, the use of nuclear power has come under big questioning after this incident.
But at the same time, at least more sort of measures should be introduced to secure the safety of nuclear power plants.
Because the incident has affected or weakened some people's confidence in Japan. We used to think that Japan is very efficient and that whatever accidents might come about, there were preventive measures. But this time it seems that some of these very sensitive areas in the nuclear power plant were not covered by proper precautions. It has weakened the people's confidence in the Japanese system, you think?
Unfortunately, Japan is prone to earthquakes and tsunamis. So we have to be prepared for those tsunamis and earthquakes. In the process of having earthquakes and tsunamis, we in the past we have learned a lot, but this time the size was rather beyond what we had expected.
You think that the situation is under control? You think Japan will rebuild itself again? The Japanese people are determined to rebuild the country.
We are confident that we will start again. And thanks to the warm messages, donations from the international community, we do not feel that we walk alone. We will walk with people of the world, and especially Thai people. And we feel every day we feel warm hearts and minds of Thai people. มิตรคือมิตรในยามยาก